Good morning, everyone. A warm and hearty welcome to one and all present here for Impressions, a cultural odyssey, a vibrant celebration of art, tradition, and togetherness. I, Tanvi Badiger,
And I, Tanvi Vidat, welcome you all to Impressions 2025. Today, we embark on a journey filled with colors, rhythms, and expressions that define our culture. Each performance today is a brushstroke in the grand painting of our heritage, reflecting the beauty of unity in diversity.
To begin this odyssey on an auspicious note, let us invoke the divine, the eternal source of wisdom, creativity, and grace. In Indian tradition, every auspicious occasion commences with an invitation to the Almighty, seeking blessings for harmony and success.
So let us open our hearts to the rhythms of divinity. Let the sacred melodies fill the air, purifying our thoughts and uplifting our spirits. We also invite our dignitaries to light the ceremonial lamp. Our respected guest of honor, Mr. Balasubramaniam sir,
Our sister school principal, Ms. Shanti Venkat ma'am and Ms. Viju P. Alex ma'am, and our alumni, Ms. Smriti Rao, and our beloved principal, Ms. Vedavati B.A. ma'am.
please join us in welcoming the invocation song, Rhythms of Divinity.
Keep it on.
That was truly divine. Every note seemed to touch the soul.
Yes. To add to this spiritual ambience, we now present a graceful Bharatanatyam performance, one of the India's oldest classical dance forms. It blends beautifully expression, rhythm, and devotion. Please welcome our talented dancers to the stage.
ಚಂದ್ರಚೂಡ ಶಿವಶಂಕರ ಪಾರ್ವತಿ ರಮಣಯ ನಿನಗೆ ನಮೋ ನಮೋ. ಚಂದ್ರಚೂಡ ಶಿವಶಂಕರ ಪಾರ್ವತಿ ರಮಣ ನಿನಗೆ ನಮೋ ನಮೋ. ಸುಂದರಧರ ಪಿರಾಗಧರ ಸುಂದರಧರ ಪಿರಾಗ ಗಂಗಾಧರ ಗಜ ಚಾರ್ಮಾಂಬರಧರ ಗಂಗಾಧರ ಗಜ ಚಾರ್ಮಾಂಬರಧರ ಚಂದ್ರಚೂಡ ಶಿವಶಂಕರ ಪಾರ್ವತಿ ರಮಣ ನಿನಗೆ ನಮೋ ನಮೋ. जातमवदनं गङ्गाचन्द्रसमागमतीर्थं प्रणवं नादमयुणरुं तुडियो वेदकलामृतपुण्यं प्रकृतियुं निन्नि विकृतियुं निन्नि स्वरங்களிലായി ലയങ്ങളിലായി ശക്തി സ്വരൂപം ഓം ശിവോഹം ശ്രീ ശിവോഹം. ചന്ദ്രചൂഡ ശിവശങ്കര പാർവതി രമണ നിനಗೆ നമോ നമോ.
That was an amazing performance. The light shines bright, and so does our enthusiasm.
Now, to officially welcome everyone to this grand celebration, we invite Pranali to deliver the welcome speech.
Thoughts are but dreams till their effects be tried. A mesmerizing morning to one and all present here. I, Pranali of Class 8C, is here to welcome you all to our Yugantara, the beginning of a new era. We all are here today on this majestic day to witness the creative works of the students of ANPS with their vibrant smiles. Firstly, I would like to welcome our beloved Vice Chairperson, Mrs. Aishwarya TKS Hegde Ma'am, whose presence here adds more glitter to our program. We welcome you, Ma'am. I request our beloved Principal to felicitate. I would our chief guest, Shri G. Balasubramanian Sir, educator, curriculum designer and former director of CBSE. We welcome you, sir. Mrs. Shanti Venkat Ma'am, Honorable Principal of NHVPS RR Nagar. We welcome you, Ma'am. Mrs. Janki Ma'am, Playgroup Academic Head. We welcome you, Ma'am. Ms. Liju P. Alex Ma'am, Honorable Principal of NHUPS Banashankari. We welcome you, Ma'am. Ms. Smriti Rao, proud alumni of ANPS. We welcome you, Ma'am. Truly, your presence here today has made our program reach different heights. We welcome you all. Now, it's time to welcome the main pillar of ANPS, our beloved principal, Dr. Vedavati B.A. Ma'am. You are the active pillar of support to all our success and endeavors. We welcome you, Ma'am. Our lovely parents, thank you for making time out of your busy schedules to enjoy the talents of your little ones. We welcome you all. Now, let's welcome our all-time pathpavers, our teachers, without whom this event wouldn't be successful. We welcome you, teachers. Our students who have been constantly working hard to make this event a beautiful experience. We welcome you all. Let's add to the taste of laughter and luster all around with our magnanimous performances in line for you all. Sit back and enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you, Pranali. You know, Tanvi, every event has a soul, and ours beats with a purpose.
Absolutely. The heartbeat of Impressions this year is Yugantara, the era of awakening. It's all about transformation and awareness.
To tell us more about this beautiful theme, we invite Arnav for theme significance.
Every era has born twice. First in the mind of the dreamers and then in the hands of the achievers. A very good morning, everyone. As we stand here under the banner of innovation and excitement for our impression, it's not just creativity what we are celebrating today. It's the power to shape voice itself. As we stand here for our Impression 2025, we are celebrating with the theme of Yugantara. It's derived from the Sanskrit word yug, which means era, and antara means transformation or transition. And together they make a very strong meaning as of for the medieval age. As we speak about Yugantara, it gives us a very important lesson that for any change in the world, we shouldn't wait for the future. It is us who begin it. If Shubhanshu Shukla and Rakesh Sharma would have waited for just to go to space, just thinking that Indians going to space is just in a fiction book, today we wouldn't have Indians going to space. If today our Indian education system by the Westerners are told that they cannot become the EdTech leaders of today Sundar Pichai and Satya Nadella wouldn't have become the CEOs of Microsoft and Google. So, as we have that belief that every era has its own transition, as we stand at the end of the age, we have that Yugantara is something that's not happening to us, it's something that we become. We are the era of change, we are the spark of transformation, we are Yugantara, the era of awakening. Thank you all, please enjoy our Impression 2025, have a great day ahead.
Thank you, Arnav. Let us travel back to the dawn of civilization, an era where art was devotion, and every moment spoke of truth and purity. Presenting the ancient era dance, celebrating the grace and wisdom of our roots.
वराहरूपं देववरीष्ठं वरस्मितवदनम्
ಕೇಳೆ ಚೆಲುವೆ ನೀನು ಮಿನು ಮಿನು ಮಿನುಗೋತಾರೆ ಜುಡು ಜುಡು ಹರಿಯುವ ರಸ ಜಲಧಾರೆ ನನ್ನ ಗಣಗಣದಲ್ಲೂ ನೀನೆ ನೀನೆ ತುಂಬಿರುವೆ ಮನಸಾರೆ ಬಾಳು ಕಾರಿ ನೀ ಬರುವಾಗ ಸ್ವರ್ಗವೇ ನಾಚುತ್ತಿದೆ ಕೇಳೆ ಚೆಲುವೆ
That was an energetic performance. It's time now to visualize and contemplate the journey of life from sunrise to sunset through a melody of soul.
Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, bright blessed day, dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
As time moved forward, art found its rhythm in royal courts and cultural grandeur. Witness the elegance and storytelling of the medieval era, where dance became the language of beauty and expression.
रंगीला भारो ढोलना ढोलना वे रंगीला भारो ढोलना ढोलना वे आरा आयो रे
enigmatic performance. Now, let's witness our threads of tradition.
Journey that threads together nature, style, and sustainability.
You heard that right. Today, we'll walk through time, to the primitive lives of the Stone Age, to the shimmering silks and the synthetic sparkles of the modern era. Each fabric tells the story of evolution, creation, and transformation.
Let's rewind 1,000 years ago when nature was our only designer. Early humans used to cover themselves with leaves from various trees such as banyan, fig, papaya, and banana. Here we have nature's attire dressed in leafy elegance.
Moving forward to around 5,000 years ago, meet jute, the royal fabric of Bengal, flaunting the earthy tones of jute, raw, rustic, and real.
Now, from jute, we move on to cotton, a fiber which is more than 6,000 years old. It was even used in the ancient cities of Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. It's light, fresh, and effortlessly elegant.
Now, from the simplicity of cotton, we move to luxury, silk. Born in China around 2700 BCE through the art of sericulture, we have our models draped in silk, a symbol of grace and glamour.
From cool silk, we move on to warmth, wool. It originated around 7,000 years ago and is made of keratin protein. Our model wrapped in cozy woolen wear.
Here's the fabric that never goes out of style, denim. Originating in 17th century France and made iconic by Levi Strauss in 1853. Denim is composed of pectin and cellulose, and it's durable, stylish, and globally loved.
Now we enter the age of invention. In 1935, scientists created nylon, the world's first fully synthetic fiber. Our model representing modern design, nylon power.
And now, the finale, polyester. Invented in 1941, this changed fashion forever.
Let's applaud for our final model representing modern design, creativity, and innovation.
From leaves to luxury, from natural to synthetic. Today, we witness the evolution of fabric and the revolution of fashion.
Indeed, every model, every fabric has its chemistry, its history, and its beauty.
Let's give a huge round of applause for our models, designers, and our audience.
Thank you, everyone.
Stay stylish, stay sustainable, and keep weaving your dreams with creativity and care.
The world evolved and so did its rhythm, blending cultures, ideas, and innovation. Join us in the modern era dance, a reflection of today's dynamic world of creativity and connection. Sir, hold, sir.
यार मैथ्स किस किस का फेवरेट सब्जेक्ट है? मैथ्स में रूल्स नहीं है, सिर्फ जादू। तो तैयार हो मेरे बेस्ट फ्रेंड मैथ से दोस्ती करने के लिए?
दो मुर्गी तेरी, दो मुर्गी मेरी, चार तेरे मामे की, सात सुर में जो तीन ताल मिले, धुन बने गाने की। दुनिया है सारी नंबरों से बनी, बक्से से बाहर निहार। हम नजर अभी कीड़े किताबी, टेंशन मत ले या, बोलो बेटा 1 2 3 4। आस नहीं तो फेल नहीं, आस नहीं तो फेल नहीं, आस नहीं तो फेल नहीं, तो डरना क्या मेरे यार, बोलो बेटा आस नहीं तो फेल नहीं, ये क्लास है कोई जेल नहीं, तू पास नहीं तो फेल नहीं, तू टेंशन मत ले यार। तो डरना क्या मेरे यार। हाँ, इतनी तो कोई मुश्किल भी नहीं, जितने हुए हो परेशान। शटर गिरा के बंद कर डालो डर की जो खोली दुकान। सर पे उठाया क्यों वेट किताबों का, रख दो ना नीचे ये भार। इतनी तो हल्की है बॉडी तुम्हारी, हो जाओ उड़ के फरार। बोलो बेटा 1 2 3 4। आस नहीं तो फेल नहीं, आस नहीं तो फेल नहीं, आस नहीं तो फेल नहीं। तो डरना क्यों मेरे यार, बोलो बेटा। तो डरना क्या मेरे यार, बोलो बेटा।
The journey continues into tomorrow, where imagination meets technology and dreams light up the sky, presenting the futuristic era, symbolizing hope, progress, and endless flight of humanity. wonderful performance. Today, we celebrate those brilliant minds, the scientists whose dreams shaped our reality. Now, we are going to witness an all-round display of the sparks of genius, a tribute to all scientists through a group dance.
देखो देखो गौर से देखो, ऑब्जर्वेशन करना सीखो। देखो देखो गौर से देखो, ऑब्जर्वेशन करना सीखो। पेड़ पौधे या ह्यूमन बॉडी, एनालिसिस सब में जरूरी।
साइंस सुन के ही मेरी आंखें गोल गोल घूमती है। ये साइंटिस्ट इतना भेजा क्यों इस्तेमाल करते हैं? न्यूटन ने क्यों फिजिक्स को दिल पे लिया? एप्पल ही तो गिरा था, आराम से खा लेते। अरे अरे, ऐसा क्यों बोल रहे हो तुम लोग? ये न्यूटन जैसे ही लोग की वजह से हमें ये स्टीम इंजन ट्रेन और बुलेट ट्रेन में घूम पा रहे हैं। हाँ वही तो, अगर थॉमस अल्वा एडिसन बल्ब का आविष्कार नहीं करते तो हम रात को अंधेरे में ही अपना सिर फोड़ते।
आशाएं आशाएं
कुछ पाने की हो आस आस, कोई अरमा हो जो खास खास। आशाएं हर कोशिश में हो बार बार, करे दरियाओं को आर पार। आशाएं तूफानों को चीर के मंजिलों को छीन ले। आशाएं हिले दिल की, उम्मीदें हंसे दिल की। अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी, नहीं कुछ भी। आशाएं हिले दिल की, उम्मीदें हंसे दिल की। अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी, नहीं कुछ भी।
That was truly captivating, isn't it, Tanvi?
Yes, of course. If we are beautified by dance, assume what would happen with a song performance.
Correct, you are. Let's now hear the unity of voice through a mesmerizing song performance.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಬುಕ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ನಾನು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಸೋಲ್ಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ನವಂಬರ್ ಫುಲ್ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಸೋಲ್ಡ್ ಔಟ್. ನಂಗೆ ನವಂಬರ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಗೆ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ನನಗೆ ಅದೇ ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನು ಕೇಳ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀಯ ಅನ್ನೋ ಭಯ ಬೇರೆ ಸರ್ಕೊಬಿಡಿ. 19 ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡೆ. ಬಿಸಿ ಐತೆ ಡೇಟ್ 19 ಬಿಸಿ ಐತೆ ನಾವು ಬುಧವಾರ. ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಇವಾಗ
was truly wonderful. Now, I would like to call our respected guest of honor, Shri G. Balasubramaniam sir, to share a few words of inspiration with us.
Esteemed principal, learned teachers, beloved students, and distinguished parents. I think I must start my talk with a request to all of you to give a very thunderous applause to the beautiful children who did on the stage. Every performance was giving a very powerful message. Simplicity, briefness, and also the powerful message that they conveyed. They just took me to my school days when I was in the year 1957. I don't know how many of you would have been born. I was in the school in 1957 when I was asked to come on the stage and give a talk. When I looked at the parents, I found that there are nearly about 2,000 elephants sitting right before me. The kind of fear, the kind of, a sense of inadequacy. But look at the children of today. When I heard that they have choreographed the programs themselves, when I say they articulated and directed the program themselves and set the music all by themselves, I think hats off. That is Yugantar. That is Yugantar. The world is changing there. I was telling the principal that there was a beautiful book in Hindi by one of the greatest poets called Sumitranandan Pant, and the title of the book was Yugantar, right? Which said that every day is a new day, every day is a yuga. We are not living by what we did yesterday. And today what's happening around is that when I was a teacher in 70, how I dealt with my children was entirely different from the way that we deal with the children today. We have participative classrooms, we have creative classrooms. When I looked at the term Yugantar, I was reminded of a famous book by Alvin Toffler. He wrote the book somewhere in 1965. The book was titled, The Future Shock. And in the book Future Shock, he said about how the society is evolved. We started with an agricultural society where the capital was the land and the labor was the muzzle. The tool was the muzzle. Then somewhere in the 13th century, we came to the industrial society where the machine was the capital, and then, your materials were the process that we put across. Industrial society. Somewhere in 18th century, we came to the informatics society. From the muzzle to the machines, we moved to the microchips. The capital of the tools of the industrial informatics society was the microchips. Then we came to the knowledge society. The investment in the knowledge society was the mind power. And they said that the agricultural society we lived for thousands of years. In the industrial society we lived for hundreds of years. In the informatics society we lived for a few decades. And now in the knowledge society, people say we live for 5 to 7 years in the knowledge society. But when I look at today, even the knowledge society is outdated. We seem to be now in what's called the intelligence society, wherein knowledge and skills are changing almost every day, every hour. And the greatest problem of this change, more than the parents, the problem of this change is to the schools and the students. Because the people who learn quickly what's happening outside are the students. So when they come to the classroom, they are better educated than the teachers themselves and the parents themselves. And therefore, managing a classroom is not a very easy thing. Therefore, to me, every classroom is a yugantar. Every classroom, the teacher has got to see a different yuga. Right? When people talk about artificial intelligence haunting the school system, for the last 2-3 years, I read an article just 3 days back which said AI is dead. Because the new term is now SI, synthetic intelligence. So maybe by 2026 you may not have AI, already people are debating, and then you will have. So that's Yugantar, that you are evolving every day, everything. And so what's the objective of a good school? A good school is not expected to teach the children only for an examinations and then make them around 80-90%. Those days are gone. Now we want a society where we prepare the children who can be self-reliant, self-confident, and will be able to face the society with all courage and conviction for the changes. Their ability to adopt the change, their ability to innovate, their ability to become entrepreneurs of the future. I think that is the call of the society. And I think the type of programs that we have is a very good proof and demonstration of these concepts that are coming through. I'm sure that I normally, when I go and see the schools, because I've traveled about 5,000 schools across the country, and I tell them that it is very easy to educate the children, but very difficult to educate the parents. Because you and me, I have also children, they go to that, because what happens is, we want to learn the way that we had, because we suffer from a sense of insecurity. But we are true. I'm not saying that it's not wrong, but the world is fast changing. We need the kind of professions that we are getting through, the kind of skills we are getting through in the next few years is absolutely amazing, right? 2 days back, I was looking at an interview by a great scientist from Japan called Michio Kaku, and he was talking that in the next 5 years to 10 years, we will have internet in the eyes, whereas children will not have to go into the computer and look at. They just think of something, and therefore they get downloaded that into their eyes. And therefore when they appear for an examination, they don't have to look at a book, they get downloaded and they write the exam. That's the way that things are going through. Friends, challenge is innumerable. And the greatest challenge is going to be the school. Not only this school, schools all over across the country and globally. Because I say, the school as a concept is no more. Every school is a concept by itself. Therefore, you have to prove that you live, and I'm sure that this Apollo school is doing extraordinarily well, and I'm sure with a dynamic principal, Ms. Veda and her team, the show is proof enough that they are a part and parcel of the great Yugantar. Wish them good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your magnetizing words, which will linger around us in our every path towards success. Now we have to the closure of our today's As Large as Life program. So I would like to call Jalak to deliver the word of thanks.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Jalak Patel, and it is my honor and privilege to deliver the vote of thanks for this wonderful occasion that beautifully blended our impressions and expressions, a day filled with creativity, learning, and vibrant performances. Firstly, I would like to thank all our esteemed dignitaries, Ms. Aishwarya D.K.S. Hegde ma'am, for giving this opportunity to us. Sri Balasubramaniam sir, for his invaluable insights and warm encouragement. Ms. Shanti Venkat ma'am, for her thoughtful appreciation and motivating presence. Ms. Liju Alex ma'am, for her constant and generous support. Ms. Janki ma'am, for her cheerful spirit and uplifting encouragement. And Ms. Smriti Rao ma'am, for her dynamic presence and wholehearted contribution that added immense charm to today's event. A heartfelt gratitude to our principal, beloved principal, Dr. Vedavati B.M. ma'am. Her unwavering support and encouragement made this event a grand success. Thank you so much, ma'am. A special word of appreciation to our teachers, parents, and non-teaching staff for their tireless efforts, seamless coordination, and support behind the scenes. I would also like to thank all the students and volunteers whose creativity and hard work brought this event to life. I would also like to thank the entire Mount Carmel decoration team for this magnificent setup. Thank you, team. Last but not the least, a heartfelt thank you to all the audience. Your energy and applauses made this event a celebration of art and intellect truly memorable. Thank you so much. Thank you all for being a part of this Yugantara. This is me, Jalak Patel, signing off. Thank you.
Thank you, Jalak, for your Thanksgiving words.
We cannot end this program without remembering our beloved alma mater. So let us all stand up for the school anthem.
that is our Impressions exhibit.
Right, you are. I would request all the students participating in the exhibition to move to their respective rooms and prepare themselves for the big bash ceremony.
I humbly request all the dignitaries and parents to sit back and relax for 10 minutes and then make your way through the right block of the building and witness the creativity of our budding talent.
Thank you all.
The parents who have taken time and squeezed in little time to just witness completely what our children have really done today. So the show doesn't stop here. It is just a start. Actually, the name is Yugantara, where the transformation is being seen. So, and this was just a delight to your eyes, where we didn't want you to just come and witness the Yugantara transformation in the academics, but even the culturally, our children are having that great potential, which we could see that. So this is just a start. The next complete beginning will be in all the classrooms where our children have exhibited and done all the details which you feel when you get into it. You will feel proud for ourselves because our children have put up the show. So please wait for few more minutes. Our children will go, just settle in their rooms, and our team would direct you, request you all to go, just have the complete detailing of the same. And at the same time, we have little snacks which is being put up as stalls in the entrance, so that if you're little tired, you can munch yourself and then continue the journey. Please witness each and every room, because our children must not be deprived of your witness, and your encouragement and support matters a lot to all our children. So I request all the parents to do this, and for few minutes, if you can just be having the same patience which you had for these many hours, the children will get into the stalls and they will let you know, and then you can start looking into the exhibition stalls. And thanks once again for all of you for making time and coming over here, that to honor Working Day. Thank you, dear parents. Thank you so much.